As a national charity, Addington started in 2001 to help farmers affected by the then outbreak of foot and mouth disease, of which a lot happened in Cumbria. So we are actually outside Whins Farm, a farm that we supported back in 2001, and who knows, it may even be me who took the call from Mary and Joe when they needed help during the foot and mouth outbreak. So in November 2022, we were notified that Mary and Joe had bequeathed a monetary sum from their farm sale to Addington, which we were absolutely overjoyed about. But when we saw the will, Mary had stipulated that she wanted her farm to be sold in one lot to a keen and an enthusiastic young farmer. So we pondered over this for a while, and in consultation with our trustees, we decided that this would be a great starter farm for us to launch our new Entrant scheme. When we were looking through our database notes on this farm, I noticed that in 2013 I actually had a telephone conversation with Joe, Mary's brother, who back then had had enough of farming and he wanted to get out. But I very much sensed that Mary at that time wasn't prepared and able or willing to think about leaving the farm, so nothing came from it. But it is for us great that we had that conversation with them, and there is that history trail to actually take ownership of the farm belonging to somebody who we helped all those years ago.
Oh, she was desperate to see it kept as a farm. She did have an attempt to sell the farm while she was living, and that didn't come to anything. So I think she was very happy to think that she was dying still being the owner of Whins, and that the instructions that she's left would see that it got passed on to a farming family. I think she would approve, given that no young family has been able to buy it outright. I think you as a charity buying it and giving that young family potentially an opportunity would have really suited her. She was Mary. She was not always easy to get on with, but a genuine person. She wouldn't mess you about. If she said something, she meant it. You knew where you were at with Mary. And Joe as well. When Joe's father died, Joe, I believe, was 14, so he was still at school. So eventually when he did leave school, he would step into farming Whins, which he did for the rest of his life. He also did a bit of contracting, which made him well known round about the Dales. Everybody knew Joe more than people that knew Mary, because Mary was more of a stay-at-home sort of a person. If she walked round the fields, she would have a parade of sheep of various ages following her, hoping that she had a bottle in her pocket, which she often did, or some tidbits for them. Farmed animals and wildlife she was very interested in, and that was her whole life really.
There are more barriers than ever that are preventing or stopping young people from farming today. One of them being the very diverse use of land that seems to be happening at the moment. Land is no longer just valuable for farming, so any industry needs a diverse group of people in it in order to succeed and to have a future. And if we don't do something to help young people, then it's sort of not on our watch. We don't want that to happen. We want to, if we can, encourage those young people to get into farming.
Hopefully we'll have a family here, or a young couple, who'll then sort of be working in the local community. They'll employ local tradesmen, the kids will go to the local school. I've always thought if I won the lottery, I would put some money aside and I'd buy a couple of starter farms, because I myself have been on that journey. I've took grass parks, I've worked long hours, you lose a bit, you make a bit, and then I've suddenly secured a base. So trying to help other young farmers achieve that ambition has sort of been a dream of mine. So I'm pleased that I've come across the Addington Fund, and it's also their dream too. So yeah, long may it continue.
We hope that our new Entrant scheme will overcome these obstacles by providing not just a farm but a whole round package of support. So we hope to be able to provide a mentorship scheme to help a youngster develop a business plan, to apply for a farm, and once they're in, stand by them and have their back for them when things go wrong as well. You may have noticed that Whins Farm isn't exactly ready to move into at the moment, but this isn't at all daunting to us at Addington Fund. We have previously converted 3 redundant farmyard buildings into affordable housing for people, 2 in Cornwall, 1 already in Cumbria. So this is something that we have expertise to do, we have the confidence to do, and we are absolutely sure we can do it in this form of a farm rather than just a farm building. We're absolutely thrilled that the day of our annual Directors and Trustees meeting, which we held up here in Cumbria, we have taken over the keys to Whins Farm in order that we can meet the wishes of Mary that her farm goes to support a new, keen, young and enthusiastic young farmer.